Hello, hello, we are live now. 现在呢，我们正在这个直播室里面，然后我邀请到一个是本身就是我的朋友，但是呢，他也在这个我们的这个 Fly with Lily 学英语环游世界的这个1256集到1287集30集的节目都有他的声音。所以我们今天非常开心呢，终于邀请到他来跟我们的就是学生呢还有听众们一起见面。他就是 Angela。 那 Angela 呢，他跟我就是还蛮合得来的。为什么呢？因为我非常欣赏他，还是一个女生，然后到处去环游世界，然后终于来到了台湾高雄定居。然后我们就是在去年的时候在讲这个要不要一起做 podcast 认识的，然后今年呢我们终于有机会一起出去一起 party。 那他自己的故事呢非常好玩。他本身呢是来自纽约市，那之前呢他自己是这个吃这个全素饮食的，所以他有这个开发这全素饮食的甜点。然后因为这样子呢，他存了一些钱之后呢，觉得他最想要做的，因为他还年轻嘛，最想要做的就是去好好的旅行。所以呢他就旅行呢到世界各地，欧洲、美洲，然后亚洲，然后又去住了法国、捷克，好多地方哦。最后呢他现在就是定居在这个台湾的南部高雄。那我相信呢今天大家有非常多的问题，也有准备的问题想要来问他。那我们现在呢先邀请这个 Angela 来跟我们来打个招呼吧。 Hello Angela.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, very good. Yay. Angela 呢她本身是这个好像妈妈就是台湾人对不对？然后爸爸是美国人是吧？
Yep,
对对啊，他是混血儿，我们大家都最喜欢的。对啊，好的，那我们就是来请 Angela 呢今天来跟我们一起来讲一下今天的我们节目的格言 Quote of the Day。
Those who wander are not lost.
Those who wander are not lost， 就是说在这个漫游的人，在旅行的人，他们不一定是就是迷路的。我不知道我这个中文解释对不对，可能有一点点差。就是说呢，常常有人会觉得说，哦，你们这些去旅行的人就是有点不负责任啊，一定是说在生活中碰到不如意的事情啊才去旅行那么久，是这样子吗？ Those who wander are not lost. How do you feel about that, Angela? What do you think of this quote?
Yeah, I mean, you could already know what kind of person you are. I mean, of course, if you wander, like when you travel, you also grow and build as a person. But I don't think you are lost. Like, it's not that you have to get somewhere. You can enjoy the journey. I think maybe that's what it's about. It's about enjoying where you are, no matter if you're en route. If you're en route, you're in the process of moving around, but you're not. The goal is not to get somewhere. It's to enjoy the journey, I think.
Yes. 刚才 Angela 呢她有讲到说就是虽然好像看起来是这样子的，但是其实最重要的是这个在旅行的人呢，他们可以 enjoy their journey， 就是呢非常的享受他们旅程上面发生的事情。总是好像总是会迷路，但是呢也要享受迷路的过程，对吧？所以他们不一定是迷失的那一群人，因为这个 lost 可以当迷路，也可以当是迷失的人，或许他们是很享受他们的旅行。Okay, so we are just going to move on to our spoken English challenge. 我们今天呢就是这个礼拜其实我们主题都是讲道别，等一下我们也会邀请 Angela 来讲一下她怎么样在旅行跟别人说 goodbye 这件事情。 OK, Angela.
See you.
See you 就是再见，当然我们这个节目还没有没有结束。对， See you 就是在讲再见。好的，然后我们有几个范例可以怎么回答？
See you next week.
OK, see you next week 就是下周见。你看那个 Angela 在讲 next week 不是 next week。 我们有很多学生会讲 next week, right? Angela, you have that experience, you heard that, right?
It sounds a bit more like Japanese speakers.
Yeah, 他说这样子听起来有点像是日本人在说英文。 How do you say that again? Can you repeat that again, please?
See you next week.
Next week 它那个 t 是抵制住的，没有特出来。Next week. Okay, next one.
See you then.
See you then. 有没有听到那个口气非常轻松的 See you then. Then 就是到时见，可能我们又有约定哪一个时间下个礼拜再见。See you then.
Okay, bye until we meet again.
OK 就讲得非常顺畅Bye until we meet again 就是好像有一点韵律那种感觉 Bye 就再见我们下次还会再见面直到我们下次见我们就是现在是 Bye for now 就现在再见而已 Bye until we meet again
Yeah, it sounds a bit more poetic. This one's
I agree.Yeah, I agree. 对，刚才呢 Angela 她有用一个 poetic 这个字，她说 sounds a little bit poetic， 就是听起来蛮有诗意的。她觉得这句话听起来蛮有诗意的。或许呢，我们可以在写信的时候这样写Bye until we meet again. Bye until next time. OK， 好，接下来是最后一句话。
Don't be sad. I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
这个就是说不要伤心，可能你就已经在这个挂两行泪，然后就拜拜 Don't be sad 那对方就安慰你 Don't be sad 不要伤心 I'm sure we'll see each other soon 就是说我很确定我们还会再见面的听到这句话就是有一点安慰的感觉虽然不一定会
Yeah, I feel like this is something we would say to our parents if we're leaving
Yeah, but sure we will see each other again. But I cannot confirm now. Right. Okay. All right. So here I would like to ask about Angela about like you definitely have a lot of experiences. Like you say goodbye to your parents or say goodbye to your loved ones when you are on a trip.When you made a special connection and then you had to say goodbye, what do you usually say? Can you give us a story or an example? Like hardest goodbye, do you have that?
Hardest goodbye. I guess it was, with some romantic connections.
Angela 这边要跟我们讲说她一个最难的就是再见的经验。
There was one romantic connection that I remember the most, and it was very quick. Our time together, like it was not a long time that we spent together. It was short time, but the time that we had, it was very intense.
Wow!
Intense.
Can't wait for more details.
I don't want to give like all the details. It's gonna be not this kind of show.
All right.
But
I'll buy you coffee next time. You have to tell me all about it.
Okay. But okay, so the morning that I have to leave, he helps me bring the suitcase, and it's like walking uphill, so it's a bit hard. So I was very grateful. He helped me bring my suitcase up the hill to the train station. He waits with me until the train is there. And then he comes in the train with me for a moment. Like just
wow.
Like no words goodbye. It's just, just like embracing and just like the eyes, that was very hard goodbye. It was like, we had that feeling. We're right at the top of that feeling. And it's like, we wish it could be longer. And just there's no words to describe. So it's just embracing until the very last moment. And then it's like, okay.
It's like no words, right?
Yeah.
Just emotion, lots of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Let me translate a little bit. All right. That is a very good story. Angela 呢，刚才就讲说，其实她有一个最难的再见的故事，但是其实那个故事呢，是基本上是没有办法说出再见这一件事情的，就是那个反正就是她有一点点爱恋 的这个关系吧，然后但是很快的他就得要离开到另外一个地方了。结果那个男生呢跟着他去火车站，然后甚至还上了那个火车，然后就开始抱他，抱得紧紧的，然后他都可以感觉到这彼此的就是那种很不想要离开对方的感觉，然后说那个情绪已经到了最高点的那种感觉，就是没有办法放手，觉得说干脆就把他掳回家好了，可是又不行，对吧？就得说再见，又觉得很难开口那种感觉。Where was it and when was it?
It was in France, and I was about to continue to travel around Europe because I had only lived in France for a while, and it was my time to go see the other places around Europe.
Wow, it always happened like that. It always happened like that. 对啊 Angela 好可爱哦，她知道我们都是女生朋友，最喜欢听这种爱情故事了。就是呢，她就讲到那个事情发生就是在法国，浪漫的法国，但是她那时候呢得要去看欧洲的其他地方，所以她得走了。Okay, do you think you are going to see this person again?
I went back after I left. I went back maybe 2 years later to visit him, and his situation had changed. I think around 6 months after I left, we sent some messages a little bit back and forth, but 6 months later he started a new relationship, I'm sure, with a wonderful girl. And I remember that time very well. He remembers that time very well, but it's not that we can go back. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sometimes it's better just left at that. That goodbye. That seemed very romantic.
Yeah, I loved the time that we had, but I just.
刚才我问了一个八卦的问题，我说你最后有没有再回去看那个男生呢？他说2年后其实他又回去看那个男生，但是一切都已经人事已非啦，可以这样说吗？没有啦，其实他就是非常祝福对方，就是说在他离开的6个月之后，其实男生已经有交了女朋友，然后2年后他们又再见的时候是朋友关系，但是呢就是没有办法回到过去了。just friends. 就是只是朋友而已。好的，那我们现在呢要进入大家最期待的一个部分，就是 Live Q&A。我知道大家都准备了非常多的问题，那就是呢我们现在就看大家谁举手比较快，然后呢我们就可以来直接问，我叫到你名字就可以来问啦。大家可以before you raise your hand, if you like Angela's story, please give Angela a heart. 喜欢 Angela 的爱情故事，想要再听她多说一点的，给她一个爱心好吗？要爱心，a lot of hearts are up. Okay, all right. Also have people raising their hands. Can't wait to ask you question. The first one is Leah. Leah, you can unmute yourself. Hello, Leah.
Good morning, Lily and Angela.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Angela.
Nice to meet you.
I have a question. What was your major in school?
At first, I was leaning towards languages because I already had a lot of interest in learning different languages. But then I switched to graphic design because I love art and I wanted to use art in a useful way.
Okay, very good. All right, that's a little bit fast. I need to translate that. Okay, Angela 呢，刚才讲到说，就是Leah 刚才问的那个问题，她说 What was your major in school？ 然后 Angela 呢，她就说是在那个在学校的时候，其实一开始她是学语言的，但是呢，后来她就是换到 graphic designs， 就是图片设计。那个应该叫做影像设计吧，平面设计 graphic designs 就是平面的东西，广告设计。对。
Okay. I have a question. And do you get tired of being a language instructor for a while?
Of course. I think maybe it can interfere with my personal goals, because when I'm teaching English, I don't have a chance to practice the languages that I want to practice, because I'm also wanting to get better in Spanish and Mandarin and continue my French. So maybe if I have too much time teaching, then I don't have enough time to work on my goals, my language goals.
Yeah.
So I need a balance. And also, if I have too much time with little children, teaching little children, sometimes who they may not want to learn. So it can get tiring. So it's better with people that I'm sure that they are interested in learning. Then that's okay.
对，刚才呢 Angela 她有讲到说 of course 就是说当然会觉得很累啊。莉亚问的这个问题就是说你会不会觉得当一段时间的这个语言老师就会觉得很累。对啊，当然好累啊，特别是他自己在教语言的同时，他也在学 Spanish 西班牙语，也在学 Mandarin， 也在学中文，也在学 French， 也在学法文。那他就是如果都在教书的话，就没有时间学这些语言了，对吧？还有就是 little children， 大家知道他教的是小朋友小朋友 little children can be tiring too， 他们呢也让你就是会花很多精力，所以呢他必须得，如果说他们都很喜欢学习的话还好，但是他们都不喜欢学习只喜欢玩的话，就会搞得他很累，对吧？
对，教小朋友会特别累。还有一个问题，因为我看到 Angela 也戴着牙套。我有戴过1年的牙套，发现戴完牙套，哇，整个世界都美好了，真的是一个非常棒的事情。
所以你的问题是，
然后他现在是刚刚戴吗？会不舒服吗？
好可爱。All right, just she has question about your bracelet. Braces, yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to find a good dentist and make sure that they can help you improve your smile. You know, I had some issues, so she recommended this, and for how long. And of course, in the beginning, it's the most uncomfortable to change and put it on the first few months, I think, and. Always some brackets it breaks because I'm eating something a little bit hard. And I have to brush my teeth every time after every time I eat food, and I have 3 different brushes. I have a hard brush, I have a little tiny one to get inside, and I have a soft one, so it's I have to care more for my teeth, but I hope it'll be worth it in the end. You know, I'm talking with my dentist, and she's you know, every month she's checking and say, are you happy? Like, do you want to take it off now, or do you want to wait until we fix, you know, every part? I was like, let's fix it all, because right now, you know, it's during COVID-19, so I'm wearing a mask anyway. No one can see.
Angela 她好乐观好可爱哦，她说真的要找一个很好的牙医，因为她刚开始戴的时候其实她有一些问题，就是说比如说笑不好，不知道怎么样子去笑然后再来还有就是这个可能里面有一些要支撑的那个什么带子又断掉，只要吃硬的东西，然后她还要有3种牙刷，有软的有硬的，然后每次吃东西还要刷牙再刷牙，然后但是她每一次去看牙医的时候，她的牙医生 dentist 就非常好，但是都会问她说你现在要不要拿下来，要不要拿下来，她说没有关系没有关系，再撑一下吧，反正现在是这个疫情期间大家都戴口罩，不会看到我戴牙套，没差。真的很可爱。
我觉得虽然过程会有一点点的艰辛，但是戴完之后真的非常非常的棒。真的。
She wants to share that it's all worth it.
Yeah, I hope so. This is only, I think it's just over a year and a half, so it's okay. I think it'll end soon.
Yeah, true. Yeah, 好可爱。Leah 她有回答到你的问题吗？
有。
Thank you. 好，那我们就换下一个同学好吗？
Thank you, Angela. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, next one is Jade.
Hi. Angela, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we know you always travel. Could you tell us how you sit your dog when you're away?
Okay, so there are a couple of choices. My favorite choice is if a friend that I know is good with dogs can come to my apartment, and I'll leave them the key, and they can take my dog twice a day, go out, come back, give him some food. Because my dog is very, very easy. He's very relaxed, so that is very good for him.
Okay.
If I cannot find a friend or someone else to hire, then I will try to find a doggy daycare. So I bring my dog to their place. He will stay at the doggy daycare, and they will take him out. So I know one that is very good here. It's not very close and it's not cheap, but they are very good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Jade 刚才问的这个问题就是说，知道 Angela 一直在旅行，那她怎么样子照顾她的狗？如果她不在的话，就 Angela 呢，她说，通常找一个朋友把钥匙交给他啊。但是如果没有朋友的话，怎么样 ？Doggy daycare Doggy take care 这个就是看狗的一个中心嘛。那它可能是宠物院还是怎么样的？然后呢，虽然也不是很近，也不是很方便，但是呢，总是对他狗狗是比较好的。OK。Jade 还有回答到你的问题吗？ Did she answer your question? Okay, very good, very good. Good. Hello, Coco. You're on the next.
Good morning. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
在哪里？我的问题在哪里？我忘记了。在哪里啊？抱歉，等我一下。
Okay.
我
还在床铺上。
逗你。
What would you want to do if you want a English teacher in Taiwan?
I had a couple of different ideas before I was. When I had the option to go back to school, I was thinking about if I could get into environmental projects. So I was thinking about finding solutions for a certain community. If a community had a trash problem, if they had a water problem, energy problem, if I could match some amazing ideas to that place, that was an idea of mine. Also, another thing, of course, with the art side is I want to become a digital illustrator. So right now I'm practicing with the iPad and trying to get used to the program to be able to do this professionally.
Nice. Can you share with some of your work as well? I would like to see your graphic design as well.
Yeah, I'm still not ready with the digital part, but I do have work that I've done, with drawing by hand, of course, and I'm working on tattoo design as well.
Ooh, that's fun. Good.
Yeah, I've designed my own tattoo, and other people have seen it and have asked, do you have an Instagram?
Oh, nice. Oh,
So
that can be, yeah. It's a very popular career right now, actually. OK, Coco 刚才问的这个问题就是说，如果 Angela 不当英文老师的话，想要做什么？Angela 说到呢，其实她有想过要做一些环保的项目啊 ，environmental projects。比如说，她会找一些社区，可能她社区里面有能源的问题，或者是有垃圾的问题，她会想要找方法来去帮这些社区来解决。然后当然同时他也跟大家分享了他在大学是读的是这个平面设计，所以他也很想要做一个数位的设计师，数位的这个插画师但是呢他现在就是觉得还不到时间跟大家分享这个东西，但是呢他的确有人看到他自己设计的刺青，他自己有一个刺青 I remember it's on your back, right? 然后有人看到他就问他说他的联系方式是什么，或许他未来也可能会就是改行做这个刺青师傅也有可能。Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Coco, did she answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Next one is Kate.
Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Angela.
Nice to meet you.
It's very romantic just to hear your stories. Is you okay to ask you this question?
Sure.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Would you
No.
Chinese one or American one?
I definitely don't prefer American.
Don't prefer.
Because, well, I feel like it's too similar to what I grew up with, and I want someone who is different than me, so we can have different ideas and maybe share. And I'm open to all kinds. Even I have looked at some American guys, sure. But I feel most of the time I'm attracted to someone with a really nice accent.
Ooh. What is a nice accent to you? I'm wondering.
There's so many kinds. I like dark hair, so of course Asian fits in that as well. I like dark hair, like all kinds of accents. It could be different English-speaking country accents, like UK or Australia, or Ireland, South Africa. How about Russian or what else? Different European accents or different Asian accents. I'm all open.
很可爱哦。那个 Kate 她有讲到，她说她不会喜欢美国的男朋友，但是其实她也很 open。她主要是觉得好像还是不同文化的人比较互相吸引。这边呢我写到群聊里面attracted to people with accents, attract to people with different cultures, idea, and then they will have different ideas to share. 就是说他们会有不同的就是意见啊，不同的想法啊，但是他还是蛮开放的。他这边有特别强调说，他真的非常喜欢黑头发的朋友黑头发的男生特别吸引他，然后还有就是如果他讲话有一点 accents 口音的话，也会觉得非常棒。就是比如说他是来自讲英语的国家，但是他可能是讲英国的口音啊，或者是南非的口音啊，甚至他如果是 Russian 有这个俄罗斯的口音啊，也都非常的迷人，甚至就是亚洲各地各国的口音，像你是泰国 Kate is actually from Thailand, and then the Thai accent can be really attractive too because it's different, 因为呢泰国的口音也是不一样的，也会感觉非常迷人，对吧？Alright, 所以基本上呢都可以大小通吃，但是可能如果你是美国人，美国口音的话，不好意思，可能你的分数会稍微低一点，是吧？Angela 他也听得懂中文，所以还在笑。Alright, okay, Kate, does she answer your question?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your answer.
Yes, nice. Okay, next one is Gloria.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
Hi, nice to meet you. And because I have two daughters, they all learn American in Taiwan language. So I have one question to Angela. You know what is the difference between American and the Taiwanese students where they are studying?
I think number one, the schedule is different. If we're talking about from kindergarten to high school, I think here they have their regular school and then they have an after school, like cram school. So their day is very full of school hours. here in Asia, I think, but in US, usually school stops by 5 at the latest. If they have an after school program like sports or some other group, maybe until 6 on special days, but not every day. So I think they have more time away from school in the US. Yeah, compared to here.
True.
Teacher.
Okay. 那个刚才Angela 她回答这个问题啊 ，Gloria 说有什么不同吗？她说最大的不同就是 schedule is different， 就是说台湾学生跟美国学生的这个 schedule 可能不一样，因为呢台湾人通常在那个下课之后 after school 还要去这个课后学校啊，辅导课辅学校啊，还有这个 cram school 就是补习班啊，但是在美国通常他们6点就结束，6点晚上回家就是去玩啊，去打电动啊，可能去做作业，所以呢最大的不同就是 schedule。他有回答到你的问题吗？ Does she answer your question?
有 Thank you 老师teacher 还可以 ask another question.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
就是如何学习那个美国文化，就是因为现在我女儿有一些教材啊，就是比较美式，然后她现在就是需要去学习，那是说以影片的方式啊，还是说当然最好还是到处去旅行，我当然知道，但是就是目前还没有办法在台湾的部分，所以我想问一下说Angela 有没有什么建议啊？就 suggest
To study language?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, because she said there are books about American cultures.
Yeah.
But she was wondering if you have any advice about how her daughters can learn about American cultures. Because right now we can't travel, although the travel is definitely the best way. But she's wondering, do you have other advice or suggestions? Maybe watching videos from a certain channel or something like that?
I think you can try to get it from multiple sources. So keep up with the news, current events and why the situation is like that at the moment. So there are different documentaries that may explain. There's videos on YouTube that explain, to get you up to date based on the history and until now, why things are like that. Like in the US right now, there could be issues with racism, could be issues with the gun laws and why they are like that. It's very different in Europe, the situation. So that could help get you knowledgeable about the issue currently, I think, and talk to people, get different opinions. And that way you can see how they feel about it or what they know. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. I love that advice too. 刚才呢 Angela 她讲得非常好，她说与其就是看书看书当然也有一点点作用啊，但是她觉得现在有一些像是像纪录片 documentary， 还有就是说比如说新闻也是 keep up with the current events， 必须要就是了解现在到底目前发生了什么事情，然后还有就是这个纪录片里面会讲到 history， 会讲到美国的历史啊，那其实现在美国正在发生的2件很大的议题，他觉得你也可以关注一下，就是 issue with racism， 就是跟这种族歧视有问题的议题，还有 gun laws。美国他们有这个枪支的这个法律的问题一直都没有解决，他觉得这个就是跟欧洲非常不一样的，还有就是说觉得最棒的就是像是这样子的 live podcast， 你可以真的跟美国人交流 talk to American people and you can learn the cultures from America.
Even online is good.
对啊其实大家只要用心的话，在线上也可以找到很多人很想要这样子交流的。Okay, Gloria, did she answer your question?
Okay, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela and Lily.
好棒。Okay, good. 好，接下来是陈姐。
Hello.
Hello,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everyone.
From Shanghai.
Yes, I'm come from Shanghai. I live in Shanghai now. I'm glad to see you, Angela. You are nice, very nice people. Your story let me very excited.
See? Awesome.
I have a question. I want to know what was the most rewarding thing in your traveling?
Okay. I think I would switch one word if I could choose, like, what is the most beautiful? I would say I was traveling around mostly by meeting hosts, and they would allow me to stay in their home for a night or two and help me know the place that I'm visiting. So this exchange of them, you know, letting me stay with them, and I can share what I can. I can maybe cook something for them, or I can talk with them, you know, have a nice social time. And so many people have allowed me to stay in their homes and have been very good to me, and maybe buy me lunch, or, you know, help me go someplace, or help me figure out something. You know, all has been very beautiful. And now that that I have a home to allow to welcome others, I feel it's beautiful that I can give back. So other people have given me, like strangers have given me kindness, and now I can give it back to other people that I meet. So I think this exchange is beautiful.
Nice. Does that mean that you're hosting people right now?
I do. I have a friend staying with me today.
So cute. All right. 刚才呢，他有讲到这个陈姐的问题。陈姐问他说 ，What is the most rewarding thing？ 最有收获的事情。然后 Angela 他说他比较想要回答什么是最美丽的事情。最棒、最美的一件事情，在他的旅行经验中，他说就是去认识世界各地的这个，比如说沙发族啊 ，couch surfing hosts， 或者是说就是只是陌生人 strangers and become friends who host her， 就是可能是陌生人，可能也去招待他，让他去记住他们家几天这样子，所以呢，他就可以 cook or talk，having social time with them， 就是说呢，可以有一些社交的机会，比如说煮饭啊，或者跟他们聊天啊，跟这些当地人聊天是最有趣、最美丽的一件事情。但是他现在认为呢，一件事情也很美丽的就是他现在有自己的家了，所以呢，他也可以就是去回馈 give back。事实上呢，他现在呢就有朋友在他家。现在就是他有机会去帮助别人他以前就是接受陌生人帮助，他现在也会就是招待别人到他家里跟他一起住。All right, 陈姐 does she answer your question?
Yes, thank you. I think you like my teacher Lily.
They said we are very alike.
Yes, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Thank you, 陈
姐。Thank
you. Okay, next one is Ellie.
Morning, Lily. Morning, Angela.
Good morning.
And I wonder, what other countries or cities would you like to live in, and what places in Taiwan would you recommend to your friend to visit?
Okay. All right, let's start with the second one. In Taiwan, it depends what they like. If they like more nature, I definitely would suggest Hualien, and to go to some of the waterfalls, maybe some river tracing. And I think north, central, south, they're all different. They're all very similar places to go. There's lots of waterfalls, maybe hot springs as well, wild hot springs. And for the city part, I think Tainan is very interesting, a lot of historical buildings. Taipei is cool for the events. And there's also hiking around Taipei, Yangmingshan and what is it, Jiufen? Yeah. So and maybe to go to some of the small little spots. I remember Sanxia and Lugang by Zhanghua, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe some smaller places like that. Penghu was awesome.
Penghu, wow.
Or if they want to see turtles, definitely Xiaoliuqiu. Or if they want to snorkel, I would go to Green Island or Orchid Island. Those have the best snorkeling spots, or scuba diving. Yeah.
Wow, you've been to more places than I did before. Than my whole life in Taiwan.
I mean, yeah, there's so many interesting places. Taidong also, the coastline in Taidong has so much variety. I remember going to Taidong for a weekend, and we went to one beach, and it was all these, they said tofu rocks, like rectangular square rocks. And we went to another spot. It was all coral, like hard coral sharp rocks. Then we went to another spot. It was little stones. And when the waves went over the stones, it made like a music because all the little stones are bouncing together. So all the different beaches, even in one city of Taidong, they all have so different geographical features.
Yeah, true. 听完这个 Angela 那么兴奋的讲了台湾好几个地方，就会发现我们真的好像旅行的不太多哈。对啊，他有讲到，我一直在做笔记哈，就是天然的地方还蛮推荐花莲的。然后呢，他觉得有一些野溪温泉非常值得去，像是一些城市啊，台南、台北都非常好。然后呢，台北还蛮多就是艺文活动的，也可以去，就是去山上走走，阳明山啊，或九份啊，甚至还有提到三峡，然后又提到了彰化的鹿港，一下子又跑到中部去，然后又跑到澎湖也不错。然后相对的我就觉得这几个地方没去过，澎湖还没去过，对吧？小琉球如果你要看海龟的话，一定要去小琉球。然后呢，还有绿岛啊、兰屿啊，都非常棒。但是他刚才又特别讲到这个台东的这个海岸线非常有趣，他会推荐给他的朋友，就是像是有些历史啊，然后又有珊瑚礁啊，然后有时候就会有一些很好玩的一些就是一些地理的那个位置，就是会有不一样的效果啊，像他会听到那个海浪的声音都不太一样了，因为那个地形的关系。好的 very good very good。 Ellie 还有一个问题， Ellie also asked another question like which cities that you would like to live in.
Okay, so I found out which places I don't like to live in. For sure, I want to live in a place that has ocean access. I lived for 6 months near Prague in Czech Republic, and I found out I really miss the ocean. I don't like being in a country that has no ocean access. So I really preferred living by the Mediterranean when I was in France. Taiwan is an island, so of course I have the ocean everywhere. And I always lived along the East Coast in the US. So I just love having the ocean somewhat nearby. And to live, I think I could see myself living somewhere in Europe. France was okay. Germany could be interesting. Spain, of course. Some place where it's not so expensive, but very comfortable living, and someplace I could maybe learn about what's there that I haven't discovered all their culture yet. Yeah, because I feel here it's a bit life is very easy here. Maybe I need a challenge.
Yeah,
everything is so convenient, so maybe I should try some challenge one day.
You've been saying that. You say that in our podcast as well.
Yeah, I know. It's still an idea.
Alright, okay. Angela 好可爱哦，他就常常会说，刚才 Ellie 问说你会想要住在哪一个地方？他说我现在知道我不想要住在哪些地方了。对，他说他不想要住在，就是 don't want to live in places without ocean access， 就是说呢，如果没有办法到达海洋的地方，就不太想要住在那边。譬如说，他有举一个例子 ，Czech Republic。 Czech Republic 像捷克那么美丽的地方，他说没有办法去海边，感觉也很痛苦，所以呢可能不太可能会住在捷克。他就觉得像是他会觉得他自己应该有可能会住在欧洲的几个地方，像是法国 France 或 Germany 德国，甚至西班牙 Spain，这些地方如果特别不是太贵的话特别好。然后特别是因为他现在讲了那么多地方，就觉得好像因为现在住的地方像高雄其实是一个非常非常方便的地方，然后又有海边啊，然后生活又很便宜啊，好像没有什么太大的挑战，所以他现在有点想再幻想去这些地方。对啊，或许会接受一个新的挑战。All right, Ellie, does she answer your question?
Yes, thank you, Angela.
No problem.
好可爱。All right, next one is Carmen, right? Carmen. Okay.
Hello, good morning. Nice to see
morning.
you, Angela.
You too.
My question here, the second student is ask you, so 好像没有我什么事啊。
真的吗？你的那个问题不是问说他去那么多地方想要住哪里吗？
对呀，他刚才不是回答了吗？去不到海洋的地方。
All right. She said that her question was being asked.
Well, I mean, I can say that even if I move to another country outside of Taiwan, I still feel like Taiwan will always be my home, my second home. So I feel I'm gravitating right now between Europe and Taiwan. Of course, I haven't really experienced living in Africa or South America, so maybe I could find a home there too, but I don't know anything about those places yet. I haven't experienced it.
You are all over the places. Yeah, wow, that's really interesting. What made you, because this is my question. I feel like talking to you feel like the world is full of opportunities everywhere. If you want to live everywhere, you can. How do you acquire this kind of mindset? I want what is in your mind, because it's just like, this is like the world is your oyster, that sort of thing.
Well, I think for a lot of my friends in the US, the biggest thing is that when you grow up, when you get a job, you start getting bills, you start getting responsibilities. Like, what is keeping you in one place? And maybe you have contracts with like internet bill, your rental contract, your job contract, right? These are things that are keeping you there for a certain period of time, and you keep renewing it. So you keep having to stay in one spot. So if you can find some ways to let go of these things that hold you down, maybe you can start thinking like, I think I have an opportunity now. I can leave. Can go experience a new place, even if it's just for, a short time, 1 month, couple months. And if you want to stay longer, you can look into the immigration laws of that country and see how easy or how hard it is. I know in some places in Europe, if you just buy some property very easily, you could just be able to live there. Or if you get a job offer, of course you can stay there, or if you study there, you can live there for a long time. So there's different opportunities depending on which country.
对啊，大家有没有一个就是很大的印象，就是聊下来之后就会发现 Angela 好像这个世界都是她的，她想要住哪里都可以住哪里。我就说很多我们的学生都是那种感觉，就是他哪里都没有办法去啊，他有小孩，又有这个老公，然后又有这个事情那个事情。他说他举例，他美国朋友其实也是一样的，他美国朋友就是这样子，都会觉得说只能待在同一个地方，然后就会发现要缴房租，要缴房贷，然后又要缴电话费，就一直不停的续约，就被绑在一个地方了。其实他说你可以这样想，如果今天有一个机会让你可以住在别的地方的话，他说其实就是这样子去想，那想要去住哪边可以去研究一下。其实他说现在欧洲有很多地方，你只要买一块地，你就可以住在那边了，甚至你也可以去一个地方去读书，不一定要，他说也不一定要长期的啊，他说长期有这些方式，那即使是1-2个月 1 month 2 months 都是有可能的呀，但是可能就是 就那个时候就打开你的世界观，你就不会感觉好像被绑住。就是说你可能出去了1个月之后，你回来之后你就会觉得这个世界好大哦，我不会永远被绑在这个地方了。对啊，就是突然发现你的心胸也开阔了，我今天要去哪里，我今天不爽我就冲出去一下下，2天1个礼拜也很好，但是至少我知道这个世界是我的。就是他这样子的乐观的感觉，大家都有感受到。我看 Carmen 一直点头如捣蒜，好喜欢 Angela， 对不对？很喜欢 Angela 这样子的心态，对啊，非常棒，非常棒。Angela， yeah， okay. And Carmen, what did you say?
Yes, Angela, which food do you think is the best for you to after you travel the world?
Oh, sorry, which what?
Food.
Food? Food?
Yeah.
Which food?
Food wise, where is the best, food. Has the best food?
Oh, the best food.
讲到食物
It could, I would say, of that I experienced so far, I think I really like Italian food.
Italian vegan food, you mean?
But it's possible. I mean, not Italian food that you see in restaurants, because Italian restaurant food is different. Like if you go here and you go to an Italian restaurant, it's different. If you go to Italy, they have a lot of different choices. I remember the first time I was in Italy, I had just gotten off a boat and I'm in the port city, Civitavecchia, and I'm just at the station. It's just, you know, nothing pretty, nothing. I just bought a sandwich, very simple sandwich. It had grilled eggplants. The panini bread was like perfectly, it had olive oil, so it wasn't too dry. And I ate this, I was like, oh my God. And this is not even the best. This is just normal. and stay away from the tourists. Like Rome is too touristy. You'll have like, you know, everything looks pretty, but it's like super expensive. If you go to the real places, if you go to someone's house and they invite you for a meal, say yes. Homemade Italian food. So good.
Oh, nice. Homemade food. Okay, we are taking notes now. Very good, very good. 刚才呢 Carmen 问到说，那你已经去过那么多地方，你最喜欢的这个食物的国家是哪一个？然后呢，那个Angela 就说，哦，我最喜欢的就是 Italian food。然后他就讲说 Italian food， 但是大家不要搞错了哦，不是说餐厅里面的食物，因为有点不太一样。他就说到他这个经验，我不知道是不是他很饿那一天，他说他就刚下船，然后到了一个港口，然后只是买了一个很便宜的、很普通的三明治，里面有烤茄子，因为他吃素嘛，然后就橄榄油，就这么简单的一个东西，让他觉得说，哇哦，惊为天人，太棒太棒了。然后他就觉得说，哇，真的是很神奇。但是呢，他有讲到其实像罗马这种地方可能太观光客，可能没有那么好，就是太多观光客的地方，太商业化的地方可能没有那么好。但是如果你有认识朋友，如果你有这个机会呢 if you have the opportunity to be invited to someone's house， 他说一定要说好say yes 因为他觉得意大利人他们自己家里煮的那种 home cooked food， 就是那个家里煮的食物家常菜是最棒的。 OK talking about food is getting us very excited, right? So I was wondering if you were just too hungry when you got off the boat. That's why you were like,
could be part of it.
Could be part of
it.
But
I feel they use olive oil, which I love. And they also have a lot of vegetables. They use a lot of vegetables. So it's not too much bread or pasta. They have a balance.
Totally agree. 这边呢，他有讲到就是说意大利的橄榄油他们也会就有那个味道很好，然后基本上他们有用很多的蔬菜，所以真的非常好。Thank you, Angela. Do you have any last words on like how us women can live a better life or like a better travel lifestyle, like daily life?
That's like a whole conversation.
Oh, too hard. Any last words like advice to us ladies here? We're very curious.
Don't be afraid to speak up, but also don't be afraid to listen. Listen before you speak, and then make sure what you say matters. And then go try it. Go do something that go be in a place or do something that you're not used to. Challenge yourself.
Do you think you should take that advice as well right now?
Well, recently I went to take a scuba diving, how do you call it, course.
Ooh, nice.
And I found out, it's not easy. And I at times I feel very panicked of the breathing, like being very deep underwater and having a feeling of what happens if I lose my breathing, my regulator for breathing. What happens if someone bumps into me and it pops out? What if I run out of air? What if there's a snake? Just all these things make me panic. It's not comfortable at all, but I did it.
Nice. You got the license?
Almost. I just have to do online tests and then I'm okay.
Cool. All right. 对啊，这边呢 Angela 给我们的就是最后的建言啊，就是我今天听她聊天聊得好快哦，已经1个小时过去都没有感觉呢。就是呢，她有讲到说，其实大家呢就是不要害怕去就是开口啊，也不要去害怕去说自己的就是想法。Don't be afraid to speak up. 我有写在群聊里面哈。Listen before you speak. 总是去听听别人意见，然后再去说话。然后 try it, be in the place you are not used to. 就是特别呢是要去敢于尝试，最好可以做一些，或者是去一些你都不太习惯的感觉，可能会没有去过的地方，没有做过的事情，都去尝试一下。他就刚才又介绍一下他的最近的一个经验啊，最近他去拿潜水证 scuba license。 对啊，他说就潜到海里面的时候突然有好多的害怕，很害怕就是会溺水的害怕，很多事情。但是呢他觉得那种感觉真的很棒，他现在只需要再做笔试，他就可以拿到证照了。所以是不是非常棒？大家给他一个爱心好吗？ Thank you, Angela. So happy to be able to chat with you, and then we are encouraged by your experiences and stories, and the world is a better place because of you exist. All right. So we are about to play a song and we will say goodbye to everybody here. But Angela, would you like to leave your maybe email? Then our VIP student can drop a message and say hi to you. But we know your Instagram, but a lot of people, they are from also like the place which is not able to reach the IG. Or if you have an email, it would be very good. So can you drop in the chat here? Or you can set,我就请 Angela 呢留下她的这个私人的 email， 所以呢如果有同学用不了 IG 的话呢，比如说像陈杰啊或者是 Carmen， 你可以就是写信给 Angela 啊，有没有什么样的故事可以跟她保持联络，或许有机会你们来台湾的时候我们都可以一起见面的了。 Alright， 这边 Angela 已经有留了她的 email， 大家存好哦。Alright， thank you Angela. Thank you.
Thank you so
I will
much.
see you on the flip side.
Cool.
See you in Kaohsiung. All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.
好的，那我们的大家呢，我们现在要来放一首歌，我非常喜欢的，就是今天的也是今天的这个主题，就是要 traveling light。traveling light 就是要轻装上阵，就是说呢，你要轻松的去旅行。traveling light 就是说比如说像我们有些女生呢要去旅行的时候可能会带大包小包，那个就不叫 traveling light， 那个就不叫 traveling light。 我们的 traveling light 呢就是要就是可能带一个牙刷就上路了这首歌呢送给大家好吗？好的，那我们就跟大家说 goodbye 咯。明天我们没有课，我们星期一再见，拜拜。
Crossing my down, now I'm traveling light, my spirit lifted high. I found my freedom now, and I'm traveling light down by the riverside. I lay my burdens down, now I'm traveling light, my spirit lifted high. I found my freedom now, and I'm traveling light down by the riverside. I lay my burdens down, now I'm traveling light, my spirit lifted high. I found my freedom now, and I'm traveling light. I found my freedom
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, like next Monday. All right. See ya.